Welcome to the Forest Service web tutorial on using the Rapid Response Erosion Database to create spatial model inputs for WEPP, the Quantum GIS interface to the Water Erosion Prediction Project. My name is Mary Ellen Miller, and I'm a research engineer at Michigan Tech Research Institute. And here we have RRED. It is an online GIS database for rapidly creating spatial model inputs for process-based models such as WEPP. On the Manuals tab, we have additional information and a way to download the example data and some worksheets. So you have a couple of options, and RRED currently covers the lower 48 states. If you have an agricultural application, you can zoom in to an area of interest and use the drawing tool and select a nice area to model. All you would need to do is click the download zip button, and you would have your soils data formatted for agricultural applications. For post-fire applications, we have historical data as well as an option to upload your own map. For the historical data, you select the state of interest, and there's actually 3 types of maps. The best maps are the soil burn severity maps, and they start with an SBS. And they have been, the BEAR team has adjusted the thresholds on the bark map based on field observations. There's also monitoring trends in burn severity data. If the fire ends with an E, it's important to remember that's an extended burn severity map that was created with imagery from a year after the fire. Of course, the best is a soil burn severity map. And if you have a brand new one, you can upload that map into the database. So we'll navigate to the raster of interest. And this is the fish fire, which burned north of LA in California. And if your map is slightly different, such as the fish fire from the standard, you can reclassify your map on the fly within the database. And it's always good to buffer your burn severity map, as it's no fun to model part of a watershed. So this will take a few seconds to upload the map. If it was a larger fire, such as the Wallow fire, it could take several minutes. But this is a smaller fire, so it will happen pretty quick. The first step is the burn severity map will be reprojected to the format of the database. And then the burn severity map will be merged with land cover. And then this land cover map will be reclassified to merge with the soils data. The land cover data is from land fire. It's the existing vegetation type. And if the high severity area is a grass land cover, it will not have a high severity impact on the soils. That's why the order is important. So the high severity grass will be classified to a low severity soil, but in the land cover, it will still be a high severity. So the data will be stored in the database for 2 weeks, and you'll be given a code you can use, and it is treated as proprietary. If you have plenty of time, you can select a 10-meter resolution, but in the interest of speed, we will download the data at the 30-meter resolution. And again, this will depend on the size, but this will be pretty quick because it's a nice small fire. And here you can see the area. And you will receive a little zipped folder, which you will need to unzip that folder before you start modeling. And it'll have the topography, the DEM, land cover, and soils as a spatial map. And you get both in the burn and not burn conditions. The little text files are WEPP linkage files, which translates the gridded data into the WEPP, land cover and soils. And this little folder contains your WEPP soil parameter files. So I'd like to thank you. I hope you enjoy using WEPP in the woods.